Is it important that I'm specific with what I need so that it's easy for you to meet my needs?
I'll give you an example. Madeline,
Mm.
I need more effort from you.
Well, yeah, that's totally understandable.
What does that mean to you?
I have no idea what you like. Like I don't know. I can't guess. What kind
Not
of
only
effort?
that, if you're somebody who is used to making effort in the relationship in
Yeah,
your way, you might get fucking pissed off
yeah.
that I just asked you for more effort in which you're doing a bunch of effort that maybe I don't recognize.
Hmm. I'm
So
so thinking about my last relationship where where we both like felt kind of stuck. Like we were both giving and giving and giving, but none of us were receiving because we weren't like communicating at all. So yeah, that's that's what happened there. Mm.
shared meaning is incredibly important and
Mm.
very rare. It's
Mm.
rare that what I mean by effort or touch or affection or
Mm.
intimacy is what you mean by all of those.
Yeah.
You know, a need for intimacy is normal, it's natural.
Mm.
Also, I don't actually know what that means.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I know what it means for
exactly.
me. I don't know what it means for you.
Mm.
So the way I like to describe it is that there are needs and there are desires. And usually a desire is sort of the action item. So
Mm.
in our previous example, the desire was for cuddling, the need was for touch.
Mm.
So the desire gives color and context to how can you meet my need? This is
Mm.
the need, but these are the things that will meet my need.
Mm.
So let's pick a different example. Yeah, actually, let's stick with the effort one because I think that's a
Mm.
fairly common one. I instead of saying I need you to make more of an effort in the relationship, what I mean by that is I would love it if um, you helped out a little bit more around the kitchen. I'm
Mm.
finding myself like making most of the meals and also a lot of the cleanup. And I
Mm.
also understand that your job makes you work later, and so it makes more sense for me to to do the kitchen duty. And I would just love it if sometimes we could do that together.
Mm.
And also, I would love it if instead of just dropping your clothes all over the place, you took the time to put them away at the end of the day.
Mm.
Um, I didn't really live in a tidy house growing up, and it felt very chaotic. And
Mm.
I that's not what I want for my life now.
Mm.
And so, if you could do those two things, um, I would feel closer to you.
Mm.
I would feel like you respect our space more, and I also would feel like we're in this together.
Mm. Yeah, and what if then like the other person, the receiver, what if that person then has like another trauma of maybe growing up in a house where everything was super clean all the time and don't want to like pick up their clothes. So then we come back to the three choices, right? That you mentioned. Mm.
Yeah, but first I would want to get curious about what's important about, like, tell me about your story growing up and how
Mm.
does it make you feel when you come in and you just throw your shit all over the place? Like, do you get a sense of freedom? Is it
Mm.
fun? Like, what does it bring to you? Like, I want
Mm.
to be curious about your experience as well.
Mm.
And then you can maybe get curious about my experience, about how traumatic it
Mm.
was to live in a really messy household where there was like cockroaches and shit because
Mm.
there's a pizza box in the corner that had been there for 2 weeks and all that kind of stuff, right? So like, let's get really clear about where these stories are coming from so that we can understand our partners better.
Mm.
And then we can come up with, yeah, 1, 2, 3, accept, compromise, or get creative, or leave.
Mm.
Um, so I can accept the fact that you are just not the type of person that's going to put their clothes away
Mm.
promptly.
Yeah.
We can come up with a solution where there's a box in the corner and you can just throw all of your shit in the box.
Yeah.
Okay. And like, I don't love the fact that there's a box in the corner, but if you're happy throwing your shit in the box, whatever it is, you throw it in the box and you can sort it out later or never, and I'll sort it out.
Mm.
Um, and as long as it's not all over the place, I might feel good about that. Or I might be like, you know what, actually, it's really, really, really important that I'm with someone who values cleanliness and who
Mm.
values putting stuff away. And this relationship is good, but it's not that, it doesn't have as much
Mm,
value as I want it to have, or that I need it to stay. And so I'm going to take care of myself, and I'm going to live alone where I can control my environment,
mm,
and I will find someone who's more in line with my values of cleanliness
mm,
and tidiness.
yeah.
So those are your options. I like option number 2, by the way.
Yeah.
I like the box in the corner that you can just throw all your shit in. That
That's a
sounds
really
fun.
good option. Yeah.
And that's what it means to be creative.
Yeah.
Can you come up with something that makes sense for both of you?